a research review for SciSpace and ChatGPT for academics. Throughout this tutorial, what we'll do is take a look at the information that you can retrieve from SciSpace and most importantly, provide you some insights as a researcher on how to use this effectively. So what is SciSpace? According to their website, it is an end-to-end purpose-built workspace enables researchers, publishers, and institutions to collaborate and work efficiently, automate repetitive tasks, and discover information quickly. As a repository of research papers across domains, with metadata of over 200 million plus papers and 50 plus open access full-text PDFs, they are dedicated and focused on designing features that simplify research discovery and learning. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to ChatGPT and open up SciSpace. From here, we're going to put in our prompt, find me peer review articles on supply chain management, and we're going to click enter. From here, it should generate at least 5 different results based on what we want. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the second article, which focuses on supply chain and blockchain technology. As you can see, it redirects us to the SciSpace website, and it has a bunch of great features that I would like to highlight in this particular website. So it brings us to the related publications, so you can see that it has a connection with subject discipline publications here. They all appear to be peer-reviewed or from chapters that are open access. We can see some of the references as well. So it makes the connections with the references that have been cited in this publication, which is fantastic, and related topics as well. So we can see, so it's supply chain management, and things related to blockchain technology, which is fantastic. I think one of the great features about this particular website is it has the integration with Copilot that allows you to summarize certain results. As you can see here, it's going to provide me with some bullet points of certain results that's needed within this publication. I think that Copilot really serves as a great assistant, especially for scholars and academics who are tight on time. And it shows you exactly where it gets its insights from, so it gives you the citations associated with it. Next, we're going to go directly to the SciSpace website to log in directly to see the additional features that it has. Now that we are logged into the website, I'm going to go to my library so that I can save anything in regards to highlights from Copilot or any additional information. I'm going to use the prompt, find me peer review articles on supply chain management. As you can see, it provides a summary of the publications that it retrieved. We can get the peer review publication just by clicking on it. So now we have this particular article. Once again, this pulls from open access publications. We have insights and other things that it organizes results. And I think that this is one of the great features about it, is the organizing aspect of it. So let's say, for an example, we wanted to review, let's say, summarize abstracts. We can take a look at that, and it provides us bullet points of these summarized abstracts, as you can see, as well as the results. If we wanted to take a look at some of the methodology aspects of it, we can certainly take a look at that by looking at the methods section here. So it provides us some content and some organization when we're looking at these papers. And once again, the integration with Copilot is fantastic because it already has generic prompts that it will upload for you. So if we wanted to understand the future direction of the research and where it's going, it provides it in a simplistic way where it provides it bullet points, and we can save this into our notebook. So if we need to go back to see these bullet points, we could always go back to retrieve this type of information based on the research that it generated from its results. And the additional features as well, it has the APA citation generator. It has a paraphrasing tool that I have not used as much yet, as well as the literature review function. All very good resources that you can use and explore while you're doing your research, while keeping everything organized. So how does SciSpace tackle the artificial hallucination problem? This has been problematic with a lot of different AI platforms that are out there. I think SciSpace does a fantastic job connecting the DOI to the publications. Nonetheless, I think it's a bit challenging to understand their coverage because of the fact I don't know exactly where they're getting their articles from. So I'm not sure where exactly they're getting their open access publications from, but I think they do a pretty good job in terms of connecting it with the DOI associated with the research publication. Next, I did a citation comparison between SciSpace and Google Scholar to really get an understanding of the coverage based on the citation metrics. And what I wanted to do was look at supply chain management research from year 2023 between both SciSpace and Google Scholar. What I found was SciSpace generated the highest citation was 47 compared to Google Scholar with 72. I think it's interesting because Google Scholar has been around for quite some time and it does cast a wider net when it comes to coverage. With SciSpace, it really seems somewhat limited, but pretty good in terms of what it could collect. As a friendly reminder, if you're not familiar with publication citations, if it's published in 2023, it's less likely to be cited as much as a paper that would be cited 5 years ago, right? So it takes a lot of time for it to get cited. These were nonetheless very comparable in terms of the coverage that it's been cited. Very interesting to see this comparison. Here are my thoughts and observations on SciSpace. Overall, it is an excellent resource for researchers to organize content and retrieve open access information. I was beyond impressed with its functionalities, including the way it organizes content. Some of the questions that I pose are, does SciSpace work with Boolean operators or just prompts? If it does work with Boolean operators, I think it would be a game changer for this particular platform. The feature of the copilot enhances this resource for researchers on time constraints. I could certainly use it for other platforms as well. And the last question I have, will alt metrics enter the discussion? I think citation metrics is fantastic to have, but I think alt metrics could be a game changer for AI platforms like this one. My research wish list for SciSpace. Where exactly are the open access articles coming from? This is important because when I teach our faculty and students about information and data literacy, it's important to understand where the core content is coming from. What is the scope of the coverage based on the subject? Is it focused more on sciences, maybe mathematics or businesses? That's important to understand, especially when you're dealing primarily with a particular subject such as mine, which is business. Last but not least, connecting to other citation managers such as RefWorks would be amazing. If you're interested in learning more about AI tools, pick up my book, 30 AI Tools for Educators, Librarians, and Researchers at gumroad.com. Feel free to use a QR code or the link will be provided in the YouTube channel below. With that being said, I want to thank everyone for viewing this tutorial. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to contact me at jonathan.torres@rutgers.edu. Feel free to network with me on LinkedIn. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube page. Thank you.